Logan Callahan takes the face-off dot against Colby Baldwin. Penn State going left to right across your screen. Johns Hopkins going right to left. Thank you for joining us as the first face-off goes the way of the Nittany Lions. Baldwin takes it. Baldwin going in, streaking downfield, and he bounces the shot over Jelinas. Gets it to the near side. It's given back to Lehman. Lehman pushes his shot, brings the iron. Aquino grabs the rebound. Shot clock resets for the Nittany Lions. A little bit of a slow start last week against Michigan, trailed heading into halftime as this centering feed ends up in the grass. Kyle Lehman, the lone Nittany Lion, fighting for it. Hopkins trying to come away with it, and they will do just that. It goes in the crease of Jelinas, who pushes the pace.
This is where the game is won and lost by Penn State. Ohio State and Maryland, the two losses for Penn State's in-conference play, was in transition. That's where Maryland and Ohio State were able to win it. Penn State with an early turnover here.
Great defensive play that time from Ryan O'Connor. Gives way to the Nittany Lions' second possession. Kyle Lehman. Bit of success in this category this season. I'm hoping that it plays through here early against Hopkins. Trainer. Amon, his shot. That one ricochets off of Jelinas and possibly the iron. And the opportunity goes the way of Johns Hopkins. So early success for Oren Jelinas in net. The two teams still scoreless. Still looking for the first blow, as losing it at midfield is Ross, trying to fight back for it. A big scrum, middle of the field, and the Nittany Lions come away with it. But a foul on Penn State. We talk about the matchups between these two sides. 19 of them total, this being the 20th, as Bauer almost had a lane. Instead, the pass out is taken by the Nittany Lions the other way. Bartolomeo passes it off to Kyle Lehman. Now Trainer, his rip, he's got it to go, and Penn State on the board first. It took a while, but Penn State's got the 1-0 lead with 3:50 to go in the first.
I mean, that's Matt Trainer's bread and butter right there. Just sent an absolute missile out in open space into the back of the net. And how about it? Kevin Barnum coming all the way to the opposite side of the field, away from his normal defender role, and assisting in Trainer's goal. And finally, Penn State in transition gets the offense settled right there. You can see Barnum barely get the pass off. Trainer wide open when you give 22 that much room.
On that 10-man ride, and Jack Frassian a little out of position, got back, and then Eiler rang one past him, but rung it off the iron. Could have been the 11th goal for Charlie Eiler, the equalizer in the first. Instead, Penn State up 1-0. Hopkins stays with it this time. They get it to go. Matt Collison ties it up at 1. His 18th goal of the season. And now a 14-game point streak for the Ontario native.
Yeah, Collison, 6'4", 225, the big man, the big junior, able to not even just win his matchup. He just goes over top, gets a shot on net, the first of the day for the Blue Jays, and just gets past Frassian, who just didn't really get a good read on it.
In the second half comeback, including during Penn State's 5-0 fourth quarter run, Gill's named to the national team of the week. For Callahan on the other end, over 62%, as this bouncing shot from Trainer gobbled up by the stickhead of Jelinas. 3 caused turnovers. It's 4 turnovers for the Nittany Lions, all 4 caused by Hopkins. As Will Peden slows down the pace. 31 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is right around there as well. Peden pushes in, and the flag flies. Penn State keeps it. Trainer, far side, pushes through, and another shot. This one saved by Jelinas. Push for it from Carragher. Long pushes to Matthews, back to Long. Now Trainer up top. Gives it off. Amon rips one, and that goes off a body. May have gotten Quentin Kilrain.
Yeah, it did. It was a really good eat there. And again, they're passing quick, trying to open up something.
That one right out in front, and Luke Wallstrom gets it to go just as the man-up advantage expires. 13th goal of the season for Luke Wallstrom. A beautiful couple feeds, and Penn State's up 2-1.
I love what Penn State did on the man up. They put Matt Trainer out in front, basically eye candy for the defense. Quick passing all around for them, as you see Trainer up top. Behind the back pass, the long down low for Wallstrom.
Carragher pushes in, but Kilrain makes him circle out. Back Hobbs to Trainer. Trainer with a lane. Trainer's going to take it. He scores. Matt Trainer with his second of the contest streaked right towards the goal mouth and gets it to go. It's 3-1 Nittany Lions. A quick start to the second quarter.
Matt Trainer uses his legs to get by his defender. It's only a quick step. That's all he needs. Nobody is able to collapse, as you see. Just kind of moves inside. Nobody's able to assist him. Trainer goes across the front of the crease, top right shelf.
For the 24th goal of the season for Matt Trainer, second of the contest. 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of the second for Penn State, who is held to 1 goal through the first 15 minutes of the contest. Now Long, centering feed behind the back, and Jack Amon gets it to go. Oh my! Behind the back for Amon.
Oh my goodness, that was an amazing score by Jack Amon, and 55 charging down, had 1 defender on him. It didn't matter though, as we take a look at the replay. Long, just great patience right there. Trainer with a great screen to draw the 2 guys out. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get more beautiful than that.
Chuck Rawson's shot went wide, but Frastian has only seen 1 shot, and one shot on goal, that is, and it went behind him. Now Chauvet, his shot, save made right on cue. Jack Frastian. Linus has made 4 saves.
Kind of surprised on that screen nothing was called there, but Penn State gets their substitutions in and the offense reset.
Amon. Coming off his behind the back shot, and now this one ripped from Trainer, so Amon will get the assist, and Matt Trainer's got the hattie.
Matt Trainer, since coming back from his injury, again, has just been absolutely fire for this Penn State offense. And Jack Amon, I got to give him credit. That was a heck of a pass. Skip past almost across the defense's face and open up Trainer to just rip one from mid-range. 22. Low to high again. He's gone back to that same shot twice now today. And
Eric Chick, sophomore from Maryland. Gives it off to Jimmy Ayers, a sophomore from Massachusetts. Ayers pushes in. His shot gets it to go. Jimmy Ayers with his 7th goal of the season. And Johns Hopkins pushes into the Penn State lead.
Ayers with a little bit of hesitation on that opposite side of the field, and then he's just able to get a couple of quick steps off, beat his defender and Kyle Aldridge, and then get across the crease and goes right over the head of Jack Frastian.
Lehman. Pass out to Trainer. Aquino. He's got his left leg with tape on it. Been banged up at points this season, his freshman year. As now that shot from Amon. That one a stick save from Jelinas. Wallstrom. Wallstrom, the ex-guy for Penn State. Now Hobbs circles it back. Is good defense that time from Hopkins. It's Matthews. Down low. Trainer has it again. Matt Trainer with a 4-goal first half, and Penn State leads 6-2.
And that was just a heck of a feed from Liam Matthews. Just worked across the front of the defense, saw Trainer cut down low, and again, an absolute dime down to the 22 in front. And Jelinas has been absolutely almost perfect for Johns Hopkins for the situation he's put in, and just that time with 22 right in front, it's pretty hard to stop him.
All over him. Martin starting to percolate on the defensive end, trying to knock it free from Duraco. Luke Martin all over there. Trainer. It's up to Carragher. Hobbs fights in. He's pushed down. Carragher finds the ball and manages to get a weak shot off on towards Jelinas. Thought Penn State had lost possession, but the timeout from Jeff Tambroni came before the Nittany Lions lost the ball on a Colby Wishar caused turnover. So Nittany Lions keep it under 20 on the shot clock, and it doesn't matter. Matt Trainer has another 5th goal of the first half for Matt Trainer, and the Nittany Lions lead by 5. It's 7-2.
I mean, it's just another one, Justin, where he's able to sit, has some open room in front of him, and just lets one rip. That time able to grab the right side of the net, and that was a huge call, huge timeout by head coach Jeff Tambroni. During the media timeout, there was some confusion of whether or not whose possession it was. Tambroni gets the call, and Trainer cashes in for his head coach.
They're going to keep feeding him until an answer comes from the Blue Jays, and the answer right now is Smith, but a spin dodge. Now trying to break the double. Trainer instead passes. Amon shot that one. Gets a piece of Smith. Hopkins comes away with it. Kilrain through midfield. Good play from behind. Hunter Aquino strips it free, and time is going to expire as Hunter Aquino takes away a last-second opportunity for Johns Hopkins. Hopkins still looking for something as Bauer is pushed off by Ross. Ross now goes on to Chauvet. Chauvet gets it to Phillips, who gets demolished by John King. And Kevin Parnham goes the other way. Parnham passes it off to Trainer, sticking the way that time from Scott Smith. So Penn State will settle down and reset their offense. 11:34 to go in the third.
John King, 6 foot, 187, so maybe not the biggest of guys weight-wise, but man, he packs a punch that time. My goodness.
You wonder if Penn State football might be looking for an extra middle linebacker this year with that hit, as Matt Trainer has his 6th, kept it low this time and squeaks it by Jelinas.
Third time Trainer's going low to high, and that time it really wasn't too much special. You just got 22 the ball, and he finds a way to squeak the ball by a few defenders and into the back of the net. I kind of am curious on this replay if Jelinas really got a good read on, as you see Trainer got it through, and yeah, maybe Jelinas was a step behind.
He's one away from his career high of 7 set last year against Cornell. It has been one incredible day for Matt Trainer here at Panzer. A historic day of sorts as Brendan Leary comes away with it. Leary streaking down the field. Brendan Leary, his shot. Jelinas with the save. There was a rebound available. Quentin Kilrain comes away with it, and quickly the other way. Hopkins looking to get something going offensively, taking the shot, but it's swallowed up by Frassian, and a flag flies. There was another big hit that time from the Nittany Lions. If Hopkins was able to win today and next week against Maryland, they'd be able to have a home game in the tournament, but have a lot of work to do. As it stays at a minute for Parnham. Man up shot, save made, Frassian. Hunter Chauvet getting the shot off for Johns Hopkins.
Frassian just able to read it perfectly too. He didn't really have a need to deflect it out, but again, it's his eye vision that's been great this game.
Another save from Frassian, so back-to-back on Hunter Chauvet. And 20 seconds left on the man-up opportunity for the Blue Jays. Penn State trying to clear it. Kyle Aldridge swarmed and then decides to go long to Kyle Lehman, and it's too long and over the head. Eiler trying to spin around. Now Bauer, 5'9", passes it to Chauvet. That weird angle shot is saved by Frassian. Wallstrom trying to knock the Blue Jays defense out of rhythm. So is this guy, Matt Trainer. Trainer falls, keeps possession. Finds a dodge, now in on Jelinas, and it's goal number 7 for Matt Trainer, tying a career high, and what a day at Panzer for Matt Trainer.
I mean, just a career day a legacy game for Matt Trainer. 29th on the season, as you said, Justin. I mean, just 7th on the day. Trainer, when he gets that slide there, he beats him inside, avoids the hit, and rolls across the top of the crease inside.
Tying a career high set back on March 9th, 2024 against Cornell. English pushes it out to Ayers. Ayers with that awkward shot as last time, somehow keeps the ball in his stick here. 3 Penn State defenders, and Ayers gets a free pass off. Now Eiler. Eiler, his shot, he buries it. And Hopkins gets their first goal of the second half. It's Charlie Eiler wrapping around from X and burying it past Jack Frassian.
Charlie Eiler was just able to get, again, another step around. He beats his man inside after getting the ball at X, and Will Causton. Looks like Causton just slipped his left foot, and Frassian read it perfectly, and you can see Frassian's mad at himself.
4:40 to go in this third quarter.
Look, Penn State's bunching Trainer down low.
Eden. Aquino. Now Wallstrom. Wallstrom finds Lehman, wraparound, and a save made by Jelinas. Just got a piece of his stick. And Kyle Lehman had a clear path on the wrap from X. Hopkins looking to build on the goal down here their last time. Rawson faked the pass, found Bauer instead. Was looking to go to the far side, went to the near side. Now Bauer. Bauer looking to dodge around Leary. King goes and helps. Bauer gets around both. Shot! Score! From way downtown, it's Dylan Bauer picking up his 13th goal of the season. And Johns Hopkins with back-to-back possessions resulting in a tally.
And last possession, it was Kyle Aldridge who tried to jump the pass, and that led to kind of Penn State's defense being a little understaffed down low. And then this time it was John King who reads it perfectly. He tells Brendan Leary, all right, let me slip off on him. And then John King tries to go after the stick, and the ball gets beat. And Bauer, long-range shot.
Hobbs. Smith. And strong defense. Trainer. Well downtown, will push in. Matt Trainer, his shot. That one swallowed up by Jelinas. A huge save that time from Orange Jelinas. Passes it off to Chick. Collison pushed down. King trying to steal it. Ball free. Leary picks it up. Brendan Leary streaking down the field. Brendan Leary to Kyle Lehman, and that shot. A lot of velocity, but not on net.
Amon's bunched up with Liam Matthews down low. Here comes Aquino down 2.
Lehman streaks in. Tries to center it. Too many sticks in the way. Ball free and a bouncing shot. And I believe that Amon got off. Don't give too many possessions back to the Blue Jays. Amon to Aquino. Back to Amon, the 2 first-year Penn State players. One a graduate transfer, the other a freshman. As Aquino picks it up. Trainer, his shot, bodied out in front. Jelinas really helping the defensive effort for the Blue Jays. 11 saves, second most of his season, and back to the man up. Hopkins is gonna go. But right now, they play it even. 9 minutes to go in the game. It's 9-4. Lack of offense as of late. Charlie Eiler looking to work around Will Peden. Strong defense, wouldn't move, and now a shot from Bauer, save made. Frassian, and back to the man up. Go the Blue Jays. Matt Collison looking to take it around Kyle Aldridge. Pass to Chauvet, near side. Nice dodge move around Ryan O'Connor, who left his feet, but the shot sails wide.
Yeah, we haven't called Chauvet's name, obviously the leading point scorer on this Johns Hopkins team.
Shot clock expiring. Eiler puts one right in to the stick of Jack Frassian. 13 goals per game. Wallstrom. Nearly backpicked. Now instead Trainer. Trainer stutters. In. Shot. Save made. Jelinas. And down on the turf is Matt Trainer. Slow to get up. Burke Off to Eric Chick. Chick. Aldridge all over him. Ryan O'Connor joins the fight, and the ball found its way Jimmy Ayers, but also finds its way out of play.
Last time, and they took way too much time to try to generate any offense, and now Penn State can kind of just hold it, run out the rest of this clock, and there's not too much time left on the board to do much.
Peden puts it on the ground. Hopkins with the fight for it. Smith, and it comes free. Now it's picked up at midfield by Matt Hobbs. Hobbs loses balance, flag up, and Penn State will go man up with 1:51 left in the contest. He's gonna have to, somebody will have to take a shot for the Nittany Lions, and might as well make it Trainer. Here it is. That one was wide of Jelinas. Not sure if he grabbed a piece of it on the way by. Don't think he did. Based on the shot clock not resetting. Aquino up top, Trainer. Back to Aquino. This rip, it goes. Matt Trainer gets the assist. Hunter Aquino with his 14th goal of the season. And it's 10-4 in favor of the Nittany Lions.
There it is, the icing on the cake to end the day. Matt Trainer just up top. He's been able to command the man-up unit from there, draw some attention to the top of the zone, and feeds Aquino, gets by the defender. And Aquino was dropped down to that second midi line. Calculations of who got in and who got out. I mean, this one's going to add up to the board.
This is certainly going to help Penn State's resume. A top 20 victory by a wide margin. Not exactly sure what that margin will be just yet, as Collison's shot is saved by Frassian, trying to keep it as a 6-goal margin for the moment. Just 4 goals, well below the season average today for Johns Hopkins. As Penn State defense, you think about that unit as this one gets in on Frassian, but taken away by Brendan Leary. You think about the top unit, Will Costin, Kevin Parnham, Alex Ross. They've had themselves a day. So is Matt Trainer, who's going to throw it on the turf as this contest ends, and Penn State gets the big win over Hopkins, 10-4.